Hey guys, literally as I was just putting this video together, Keemstar tweeted these tweets. The first one saying that multiple underage at the time women have reached out to Drama Alert with alleged screenshots of explicit photos and conversations with Danny Duncan. So that's literally just gone out, so he's obviously going to cover this in more detail in another video, I presume. And then this tweet from Ryan B saying that he knew all along that Danny Duncan was a P word. So just wanted to put these in here at the beginning because this has literally just happened now, and then the video I actually made will start. Here we go.
I guess because he didn't want me taking pictures because he didn't want people knowing he was with me because of my age, I'm assuming. One thing I vividly remember was he asked me for my ID at one point, and I just laughed and I was like, you know I don't have one. And he was like, how old are you again? And I told him I was 16. And then after that, we had sex, and that was the only time I ever saw Danny in person, because he wanted to see me after that. He kept pressuring me to see me again, but I really was just tired of him calling me a flake and saying I didn't care. And
hey guys, so that clip you saw there was from a girl called Eva, and she's done a video called My Truth about Danny Duncan, in which she accuses the internet superstar Danny Duncan basically of grooming her, and then they entered into a physical relationship, and she said he was quite controlling and quite odd, difficult, weird, you know, generally unsettling and mad. And it sounds terrible. Thing is, a lot of people online are saying, you know, I bet she's doing this for clout. And I don't really see what people can possibly gain from doing confessional videos like this. I really don't. Especially when it's a young woman and she's not making any effort to disguise her face. She's written on one social media post that if Danny disagrees with anything she said, he can try and sue her. And she's also said here, if you look in her YouTube bio, she said, I've turned the comments off on this video because they were absolutely disgusting, meaning that people have been coming for her purely because she made this video. Which, yes, it's alleged, but it could all be true as much as it could all not be true. So it's amazing that people attack someone else for saying this is my experience, and they have no evidence either way, but they decide to attack. And she is well aware that she could really face retribution for posting this video.
for all of you who are fans, I hope that you can see this for what it really is, because there really is nothing good that comes from posting something like this.
What makes this really concerning is that when she first started talking to Danny, she was 14. Meaning that when they eventually got physical, as she says in her video, she was 16. So very young. And he was 10 years her senior. So when she was 14, he was 24, 16, 26. And that is quite creepy. Again, if it's true, quite creepy. I mean, that's like me, I'm like, what, 43, going for a girl that's 23. Anyway, the sad thing about all this is it's not the first time we've seen it. I'm sure if you've been on the internet for a while, and you've been on social media for a while, you've seen this kind of thing before. I think what we learn from these kind of incidents and these cases is that the scary thing is, especially with these guys, these young men who become internet superstars, is that I think when they realize they can get away with it, they try their best to get away with it. You know, the first time they become a superstar and they get approached by a woman who says, oh, I find you attractive, or I find you so interesting, and they pursue that avenue and they realize I can pursue a casual relationship with a woman and not have to face any consequences, then move on to another one, and then another one, and another one. I think they then realize, well, hey, I'm a superstar, I can do whatever I like, and there are no consequences. And then, of course, consequences do come many years later. But that's the scary thing, isn't it? The scary thing is having that power when you become famous and people want to be with you. It's having that power to say, no, I shouldn't do that because it's not morally correct. But I guess if you don't have a moral compass, then you wouldn't know what's morally correct or what's morally incorrect. So, we'll see what happens. This girl in the video, she says there are others and she hopes they come out too. And maybe this will get pursued, or maybe Danny will do a video saying none of it's true.
But I just wanted to finish saying that I hope that this video is useful. I hope that other people feel safe coming out now, because I know you're out there.
So if more witnesses come out, more people come out, then I guess we have to re-examine how we feel about Danny Duncan. But yeah, if you have time, go onto her channel. I'll put the link in the description below. Watch the video for yourself and see what you think of it. But yes, it's trigger warning, it's quite heavy. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
I know it's hard when you look up to someone like that, because I looked up to him too. So I really hope you guys can look at it logically and find it in your hearts to see that he is genuinely just a terrible person, and we don't need him out there hurting more people.